We are giving away all of these 16 prizes here to celebrate the World Championship, including a signed photo from Raymond van Barneveld and Phil Taylor, which includes a match used art. Just head over to our Twitter, link in the description, to see our pinned tweet for full details, and don't forget to comment and subscribe.
Barry, huge congratulations, terrific performance, a win on your debut here at Ali Pali. Just sum up what this moment means to you.
It means a lot. Last 7 years, I had a chance to qualify for Ali Pali 3 times, failed 3 times, unfortunately. But now I'm finally here, and the first win it just feels incredible. It's nice.
And after overcoming so much adversity and obviously battling through Dartitis, how did it feel to play on this famous stage for the very first time?
It felt special. I'm not sure how exactly I would describe it, but it feels good, and I felt good. It's kind of like the Grand Slam of darts for me. I just play my game, and the crowd is huge, but I just play my game, and it sounds weird, but I just focus on my own game. Don't really care about the venue, but I just felt good, so it just feels good for me.
And after missing those match darts in set 4, how proud are you of the way you responded in the final set to wrap up the match?
Well, I was really I could hit these. I missed them. I was I could have hit those. And he hits a fairly good finish, you know. I was scoring-wise, I feel like I'm the better player. So I was if we just continue this, I'll be fine. And I did. I scored better than Luke. But yeah, it just feels good. All game, I felt like I could win 3-1. It was a 3-2, but it was a very close game in the end. So I'm happy.
You've had a brilliant year on the Challenge Tour. Just how much confidence has your success there given you?
Loads. It's incredible to top the Challenge Tour. You have a really tough year ahead of you. I played Challenge Tour before, and I never really ended in the top. I was top of 10 player, but I still felt I could be so close to this. But this year, I just topped all of them. I was that's a good thing. Don't worry about anything else. Just play your darts. And I was very stress-free, I would say, to get this far. So I felt great about that.
And looking ahead now to round 2, it's Josh Rock up next. You played him at the Grand Slam of darts. What are your thoughts on resuming that rivalry now?
Well, he beat me last time. I'm gonna beat him this time. But last time it was a funny game, and but I was already out of the Grand Slam. That's kind of the thing why it was kind of funny. We can both play really, really well, and I feel like next game it will be a very nice game to watch, and we'll just see from there.
Thanks, Barry. Well done.
Of course.
Barry, congratulations. After everything you've achieved this year, how excited are you for 2024 already?
Well, I just got my Tuco back, and yeah, I'm gonna practice a lot with GM Van Veen. Of course, one of the biggest talents on this planet, I feel. We just decided to practice a lot, and I'm very excited to practice a lot with him and get ready for the 2024 season. Feels right. Of course, the World Championship is a nice end to end the year. Normally, I'm 1 month off, I would say, but I feel good. And yeah, if the World Championship goes well for me, I'll have a good feeling into 2024.
You said earlier about obviously getting here. It's taken you 7 years. Are you surprised it's taken you that long to get here?
Well, if you look at how I didn't make it, then yes. There was a European ranking going on, and I made the 4th place twice or 3 times, and the top 3 would make it, so it kind of sucks. I was very close a few times, but I just didn't make it. Very fortunate from my side, but very much respect to the other players who actually made it, because it was very close. And you lost the U final, of course. If you win, you get to the Ali Pali as well. I didn't, so that kind of happened. Yeah, now after 7 years, I'm back, or I'm actually finally here, I would say. It feels fantastic. It feels like something I've been fighting for 7 years. I finally achieved, so it's amazing.
You spoke about those disappointments. Does that make you hungrier and stronger?
I would say yes. It should make you hungrier. It should make you more motivated to get where you want to be. But at the same time, you shouldn't be overdoing it. If it's too much, then maybe when you're playing, you're thinking too much about it. I don't have that feeling. I'm alright. I'm calm. I'm okay, if it doesn't go well now, the next turn or the next throw, it will be going well. if that doesn't go well, the next one goes. So I'm very calm about that. So we'll just see every game what happens, and that's it.
Barry, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Barry, what was your reaction when the draw came out? Because I think probably Luke Woodhouse, one of the tougher draws you could have got.
It's probably as a qualifier, you know you get a top 32 Pro Tour player, besides the top 32 of the world, of course. But Luke Woodhouse, if I'm correct, is like 34, 33. So that would probably be one of the toughest you can get. And I know it's a tough draw, but at the same time, I'm like, no, like I qualified myself in a good way. I can beat him. I know I can, and it's a tough draw anyway. Like look at Luke Littler yesterday. He played a top 32 Pro Tour player, but he just destroyed him. Props to him, of course. Amazing player. But at the same time, I'm like, yeah, no matter who I play, it's always going to be a tough game. So if I could be playing the number 1 out of the top 32 or the number 32, doesn't matter. It's always going to be tough. And I just played number 33 of the world, or 34. One of the toughest ones you can get, but yeah, defeated him. So that's props to myself. So that's nice.
There's been a lot of hype around Josh Rock over the last couple of years, but what would it mean to go into that game and turn over one of the most promising players around?
Well, I would say it's respectful to Josh that he gets this much attention. He's an amazing player. I played him a few times. Always a friendly guy, always fun. But it's just I already played him in the last tournament and the last match I played. So for me, it's not something different. Of course, the World Championship is a little different, maybe. It's a different format, a lot more pressure on it. But for my feeling, it's just another game. I'm not too worried about who I'm playing. It could be the number 1 world, Michael Smith, or it could be Josh Rock. I don't really care who I'm playing. I just play my game, and we'll just see what happens.
Barry, you mentioned that you've always done okay on the Challenge Tour before, but this has been a real standout year. I think 4 grand clear of second place. What's been the difference between those previous years and the year you've had this year?
I would say my mentality has definitely changed. From a year that I was like, when I hit a bad score, I would complain about myself. This year, I'm calm. I'm like, okay, next throw, you'll hit a 140 or whatever. Just don't care about what you just hit. The next turn could be totally different. So I think that's a very good mindset to go into the match, and that's helped me a lot. Of course, it's just the mindset. If I would lose, instead of being angry at myself, I would just be like, okay, it happened. He was a better player. Done. We go to the next one. It's very much calming, I would say.
You're still quite a young player, but you've got a lot of experience. So do you think the experience that you've had over the past few years can help you make real strides on the tour for next year? Now you've got your card back.
Maybe so, but like I said, I'm going to practice with Gian van Veen a lot. He's one of the biggest prospects in this darts game. And we both want to push each other to the next level, and we both want to achieve a lot, and maybe it goes, maybe it doesn't go. We'll just see what happens there. But I'm feeling good about the next few years. All the experiences help, of course. I'm feeling better than all the years before, so we'll just see what happens there.
We all remember the issues and battles you had with Dartitis on the Grand Slam stage a few years ago. Did you ever think at that moment that you'd be talking to us after winning on the World Championship stage?
I always said I would never quit darts. It's not going to stop me. And the years after that was very tough to recover from it and get better again, because my level just dropped by a mile. But after that, I felt good, and the level just kept rising. And then this year, I really showed why, like, from my feeling, I just belong on the Pro Tour and all that kind of stuff. So that feels really good for me, and it just feels weird sitting here at the moment at the World Championship. I just won. It's something you couldn't think about a few years ago. So for me, it's amazing.
Very huge congratulations. Well done.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Barry, what a superb contest. You look like you really enjoyed that. How much fun did you have on that stage today?
I had a lot of fun. Even though I was very focused, actually, I had a lot of fun, and the game, well, it went my way, of course, but yes, I felt scoring-wise some issues, but at some point it was good. At the end it was very good, but it felt very nice.
And are these new darts, have you been tinkering to perfect them for this tournament?
Well, these new darts have been going on for the Grand Slam and this tournament. I've actually asked my sponsor to send me some new samples, and they haven't really gone like the right way, but I'm trying these ones again, I would say, but they feel great. They're a little bit thicker than before, but they feel great, so I'll just keep playing with these until next one comes out.
Excellent. Congratulations.
No worries.